Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I will show you a step-by-step tutorial to build this cottage starter house that you can easily build on the start of your world. For this project you will be needing these resources. There's a few texturing blocks within these chests. With the white wool and the white concrete powder, make sure that both these blocks add up to 326 blocks in total. How much of each? You can decide on your own. The same goes for these stone variants. Make sure that the cobblestone, mossy cobble and the cracked stone bricks add up in total to 192 blocks. The distribution of them is up to you. To build this cottage we'll be needing 26 blocks in length and 13 in width. Start by placing a 2 wall high section in. Let's build out 26 blocks of cobble. Now the cobble is in, you can start exchanging some blocks for mossy cobblestone or cracked stone brick. You can also do this immediately when building, just see whatever you prefer. And now the short side section, which we will be making 13 blocks wide. The last block you've already placed also counts to 13. If gathering mossy cobblestone is a bit of a hassle for you, you can also switch them out for just regular stone. This would work fine as well. And that should leave you with this 26 by 13 area. This is the base of our cottage. Next go to the long side and leave 1 block and place 4 spruce slabs. Leave 1 block again and 4 spruce slabs again. Repeat until the end of the row. The same goes for the other side of the building. On the short sides, leave 1 block from the side, place 2 spruce slabs, leave 1 block, 2 spruce slabs, and so on. Now go to the front middle of the build. The middle 4 spruce slabs are surrounded by 2 open blocks. Count from these 2 blocks and place 3 oak logs. Now fill in these spaces between with either cobblestone or the mix like we've used for the base of the build, with mossy cobblestone and cracked stone brick. And make a mixed staircase out of stone and stone brick. Finally finish off the landing platform with some cobble and mossy cobblestone, again to your liking. Place these 3 buttons in these spaces on these logs. Then place spruce fence gates in between the logs, and finally finishing off with a spruce slab on top. Now it is time to make the wool textured walls. I recommend placing in the first layer with wool, as white concrete powder would just fall down. On all the spots where the spruce slabs are still exposed, make one more layer of stone behind it. This once again can be just cobblestone, mossy cobblestone and cracked stone brick. Do this for all the 2 wide openings, except for the middle part where the door will be. Here just simply place 2 spruce slabs. In these 1 space block gaps, just simply place some oak planks. Then fill in the entire floor on this level with oak planks. Now it is time for the walls. Place a pillar of 7 oak blocks tall in these places. On the shorter side of the build, fill in the first open slot with oak wood going 5 blocks high. The middle one should be 7 blocks tall again. Now go 1 below the top block of oak and place in a vertical line all around the building. Lastly, place in buttons all the way around. Now again go to the short sides of the build and add a lock in these places. Then extend this line by 1 block tall 3 times. After that, adding 2 blocks tall and 2 blocks tall again. Do the same for the other side. Now add in a line of top slabs out of spruce around the entire cottage on the highest level of the oak pillars. Now it's time to place in the dormers. Go to the second pillar from the right and place 2 blocks of oak left to it. Leave a gap of 2 and place 2 more. Then some temporary blocks to put in some oak logs up top. Do the same mirrored for the other side of the build. And also place a dormer in the exact middle. This should fit in between the 2 pillars. Now do the exact same on the other side. Now it is time to start filling in the walls as shown. This is also the point where you can decide how you want to texture these walls. I recommend making a variation between wool and white concrete powder. Also place in 2 upside down spruce stairs, as those will be the top of the windows. Now do the same with the rest of the front. You can do the same on the other side of the build as well. Do make sure to leave the 2 center gaps on the middle short side of the build open. And now we will focus on those 2 left openings. Leave 3 blocks and place a spruce on either side. Then again place 2 spruce upside down stairs. They should be on level with the stairs on the other walls. And again continue with the white wool and white concrete powder. You can extend a wooden pillar going up all the way to the top, but leaving one block off. Place 2 wool or concrete in these spots, also horizontally to leave a 4 block gap. Now finally place in some glass panes. You may choose any color you'd like, but for a starter build, normal glass is probably the easiest. Now build the exact same on the other side. Now it is time to fill in these gaps. Do leave the spruce slabs as that's where the doors will go. But in every gap with stone you can place wool or concrete powder on top. Now go back around to the outside. For every gap on the front and back, place in spruce trapdoors like this. On the shorter sides, you only have to put in trapdoors beneath the windows. Continue this all around the build. Against the top trapdoors, place in a spruce fence gate. You can leave them closed. And after, place 2 more trapdoors on top of them. This should be done for every single window on the ground floor. For the door, simply place in trapdoors like this, and spruce doors beneath, but yet still finishing it off with the same fence gates and trapdoors up top. For the dormers, place in 2 trapdoors like this to divide them in half. On which side of the block you place those trapdoors, that is up to you, but I would recommend not placing them on both sides, as that would make the seam way too thick. And on the top trapdoor, place in 2 more spruce fence gates. These ones should not have a trapdoor up top. Finish off the shorter sides like this with trapdoors, and then place spruce stairs up top. For the final wall sections, place in some wool or white concrete around these oak blocks, leaving a full block gap in between and filling it with glass panes. Now it is time for the roof. Place in upside down stone brick stairs in these places. Then add a full stone brick block, stairs on top of them, and finishing it off with 2 slabs. Now repeat this design for every single dormer. In the places between 2 dormers, place in the stairs like this and fill in the gaps with slabs. Now go to the short side and place in a stone brick slab in line with the spruce slabs. Then an upside down stone brick stairs on every oak block going up one. Now place an outward facing upside down stair on the corner of the build and one more stair against it. Now add the rest of the stairs, slabs and blocks accordingly. And again do the exact same for the other side. You'll be left with these little gaps on the side. Place in the stair and finish them off with 3 more slabs. Do this for every open gap. Now go to the tip of the roof and place out 4 more full blocks of stone brick. Then move half a block down and place 2 layers of stone brick slabs, also extended by 4 blocks. Fill in the remaining gap with regular blocks. Now from the top go 2 angles down and place in 1 full row of Tuff blocks. They should line up on top of the last wool block. And place in stairs on top of them. One higher you can once more place in 1 full row of full blocks. Now place in 5 more stairs, extending 1 past where the roof tip dips. Then add 4 more slabs. On the back of the dormers where the stone brick slabs already are, extend with Tuff slabs until you reach the rest of the roof. Now we'll build the roof in between the dormers. Now place in a row of Tuff stairs like this. Then 2 more here on either side, with a full block in the back, and fill in with 2 more stairs. Then 1 more row of full blocks in front and finish off with 2 slabs. Do this for every roof piece in between 2 dormers. Now for the last remaining gaps, place in a row of stairs once again. Place 1 full Tuff block on the left and finishing it off like this. Do the same for all the remaining roof corners. Finally, it's very nice to place in some greenery on the roof. By just adding some simple oak leaves and a few stringing patterns really adds a lot to the build, especially in a foresty environment. This, however, is not a necessity. And now it is time to add the detail to the build. This is done by adding white banners with a wooden looking pattern on them. First make 8 banners with a vertical brown line. Then make 28 more with a thicker bottom line. Then make 28 banners 2 times, going for each side direction. The first 8 banners go into the center bits that we left underneath the roof pitch. On the first placeable white block, place in the thick vertical line. This goes all around on every white block. Then continue with the diagonal banners in a pattern like this. And that mostly finishes off the outside of the cottage. Now go inside and place a row of 5 oak blocks in these gaps. Then put in a horizontal line in between them. Extend the center 2 pillars by 2. And then from those same 2 pillars, form in a horizontal line on the same height as the rest. Go to the pillars on the short side, leave 2 from the top and place in 1 row of oak wood horizontally going to the other side. And the last oak goes in the center going to the top. Now it is time to go all around these windows with smooth sandstone and filling in the windows. The same goes for the top. Now surround all the dormers with birch stairs like this. And finish off with 2 more rows of birch stairs facing you. Do the exact same for the other side. Now the last step is to finish off the ceiling with birch planks. Now find a nice central spot to the build to hang a lantern. First place a hopper onto the woodwork, extend a chain by 4 and hang a lantern from it. If you are short on iron, placing torches around also works fine. And that is the interior finished as well. Of course, to make it a home, that is entirely up to you. As this is your starter house, you're probably focused more on getting your enchanting table, placing in your chests, some armor stands and your bed to spend your first night. Of course, there's plenty more to do with the interior of this build. If you want to pimp the outside a little more as well, you can always place some oak bushes around it. Add a small pathway. Line it by some fences. And place some crops around. And that is it, the full tutorial of this small cottage starter base. Please do let me know in the comments what you thought and if you have any questions about this build. I'll make sure to answer. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this, please like and subscribe and have a great day.